luxury. Luxury. They can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out y'all, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could, man. Point, baby. Do what I should, man. Point, baby. Do what I could.
I ain't never read the same, baby. Ain't do no wrong. I can plead a good for you. No, I know right from wrong. 'Cause I wanna make it. So nasty. I'm $1 million baby. Don't ask me. Oh, hell. So damn long. Just still don't notice me. Sound next. Oh, VA next. I'm at they neck. I'm running up the check. See you back home, mama, she a diva. No matter what happens, she cannot come between us again. I know we're better than friends. I took it up Queen's Gambit. Showed around my friends. Try to pick some energy up, it don't matter. I know you never moved on if you tried. I don't believe it, baby. I know you lied all night long. What you mean I changed? I stay the same.
Passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in friends. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free.
100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night.
It's Tokyo.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On second down, here's McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Running back sent in motion. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Rams will take possession. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Another run for Williams. He doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves them with 3rd and 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now, Stafford. And that's going to be batted away, incomplete, so pretty ho-hum way to wrap up our first quarter. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it's going to be 4th and short.
When a defender can get his hands on a pass and knock it away in any way, that's usually good things for the defense.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the 49ers will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Play action now with Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. But they'll take that every single time.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They are now set for 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Darius Williams with the INT.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Straight ahead with Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards. Pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. To throw, Stafford. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. To the house, touchdown LA. The Rams take a 13-0 lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. And he had everyone thinking 6 before they finally get to him and stop that return.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. First down throw by Purdy. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Third and short, here's Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a one-score game in the first half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Stafford now. He's on the move. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. A run with Williams. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Stafford now on third down. That's caught for the first. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Williams now on 1st and 10. And that's good for a gain of 5. Bernardo Green with that tackle. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's going to make it down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short. So that's third and less than a yard.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Third and very short, back to throw. This throw is caught. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams with a chance to add to their lead. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Purdy setting up that play action. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. That's taken in by Samuel. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. On the gun is Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Mitch Wisnowski headed back down as they'll punt it away once more. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Ooh, and this is a worm burner. He didn't hit this one well. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Stafford to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. Purdy gets this from the pistol. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. 2nd and 3. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. McCaffrey does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And the Rams make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Cup on the catch. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route kind of right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Cardi now for the PAT. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. From the 34. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, Purdy. That one's caught along the left sideline. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a 49er first down. Play action now with Purdy. And they pick him off again. Picked up by Akello Witherspoon. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series. Not
the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they take him down right along the 30. That one goes for 25 yards. And it brings up an LA first down. They'll run. This is Williams. He'll cobble together a yard there. Bernardo Green with that tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send a man in motion. Stafford from the gun. That's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams parlay the interception into points. Well, this machine has been... And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He'll get this to Samuel. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Purdy throwing here on 1st. Reeled in by George Kittle. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st down from the red zone. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the 49ers still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Mitch Wisnowski to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 14. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
At their own 35-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. On the move, headed right. That one complete to Higbee. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 4. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, here's Stafford. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now it's Williams. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down, ball at the 36. Stafford back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
On second down, a run with Williams, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Fred Warner. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Stafford now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Stafford gonna go on fourth. He connects downfield on fourth. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They come through with a massive gain there on fourth down. 24 yards, and it's a first down. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. A handoff for Williams, running left. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They motion the tight end over. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Here's Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now Stafford again. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now, Stafford. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And their lead stays halted at 20.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Purdy setting up that play action. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Rams are gonna have it! And he's gonna hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a third time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st down here at their own 24-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. Completed here to McCaffrey. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Working quickly here. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. On 3rd down, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Desperation time here on 4th. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Keller Witherspoon.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please For the love of God, take this man out.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's tackled up across the 20 at the 22. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Stafford now against a blitz. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quick and alter that throw.
Williams on the carry. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Rams picked up the fumble and ran it home. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams tack on 7 more to their lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
They send Samuel right. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That finds Ayuk, complete. They got 24 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down throw by Purdy. And he overshoots his man. It's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So 2nd down coming up.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Has some space inside the 15. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Play action now with Purdy. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate. And I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Point after from Carlson is up and good. And the 49ers take a molehill off that mountain as they still trail by 27.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Atwell, the motion man here. Here's Williams to start the drive. Jukes one defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, You want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.